We on? Yeah.
Are live.
Good
Good
evening,
evening.
everybody.
You stole my words.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm,
I
it's
think
okay.
I'm.
I'll forgive you just this time.
Well, say good evening to
Say good evening to everyone.
everyone. That
That's
works.
old, isn't it? That's just like that's
That
as old
works.
as you are, Joe.
I know, right? Yes.
Let's see if anybody's gonna come
Hey,
on.
Sarah.
Hey,
Were you
Sarah's here.
were you
There we
waiting for
go.
us? You must have. We're mad, we're angry, disappointed,
I'm
we're
not.
sad.
Are you kidding me?
I am.
I'm not.
I am. No,
Uh,
I think it's a bad thing what they did today.
right. That's the point. Everybody must think it's a bad thing. And once everybody realizes it's a bad thing, it makes
Yeah.
no sense. Not only is it unconstitutional, but didn't you say that he doesn't know any of the 33?
Yeah, I don't think they told him all of the charges. I think he
I
might
mean,
know some, but I don't think he
but
knows all the charges.
it was 33. It was
Yeah,
33, right?
yeah, yes. Oh my God, I can't breathe.
Need some water?
I know. I got coffee
I
right
do that
here.
to you, you know, make you breathless.
You do.
Come on, get real. Most of the time, if I make you breathless, it's because I'm yelling at you. Let's
There
go.
is that too.
Yeah.
Yep, 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 yep.
I'm not this seems
Okay.
right to me.
Here we go. Shared. Okay, thank you.
You shared it
So
in megaphone because that's the one you tend to forget.
I did do it in there too.
Could share it to Dwayne, see if he's around. Dana.
Yeah,
I don't know. I should share it on. Let me see.
but we wanted to talk about it
You wanted to talk about it. I could
too
care
because I
less.
think it's a miscarriage of justice. I mean, yeah, they have nothing on this man, but since they've convicted him now, they've he now has a record, so to speak. In their mind, he's always going to have this record in their mind. I mean, you should see how my wife is saying about him. It's just horrible.
Really?
I mean, the guy comes on. He's never had uh, he doesn't have a criminal background at all whatsoever, has never broken the law, has never done drugs, and has never even drank.
I know.
And they blame him for everything they're doing. And now they're convicting him of what they're doing, which absolutely makes no sense to me. They raided his house, they went into his home, the place where he lives, where his child lives, guns drawn, with intent to murder this man, an ex-president. These people are filthy. What is wrong with them? It's
You tell
bad.
me.
It's bad. This is so bad. This is so totalitarian. I don't know what else it could ever be. These people are
Draconian.
acting like they are dictators.
It's
Who do you
draconian
think
law.
you are, Democrats? You can't do this.
Right.
You have
That's the point.
violated this man's constitutional rights
They haven't been using the Constitution at all.
at all
At all for anything.
for any of it.
Last, I
And
don't
they're
know.
all sitting up there smug. And while they all sit there and talk about all this stuff that's going on, they haven't made one freaking decision on anything to stop anything that's happening. It just keeps getting worse and worse. They're like a festering thing on your arm. It keeps
Well,
getting more
I'm
white
glad we
headed.
came on. You go. Go, Joe.
They need they need to be gone. These people should not be where they are. We have all fell asleep and we have let evil come into our life, come into our home. You
Yeah.
have invited this nasty evilness, this sticky thing that comes in your and sticks to you and it won't let you go. It's got
Wow.
hooks and it brings you and it's dragging you. And you don't even see it. And you sit there and you think because it uses some kind of a deadening agent, you can't feel the hooks. But they're in you and they're pulling you. And you better resist or you're going to go with it. This is bad, people. This evil is bad. And I said it just like I've been saying it. We need to stand up and we need to fight these people. And how do we do it? We do it the way Maxine Waters said. We make them feel uncomfortable. Make them feel
Now let me ask you,
don't hurt anybody.
what's the
Please don't hurt
best
anybody.
place on earth for that to happen?
Yeah, but make them feel uncomfortable.
What's the best place aside from California?
There's every big city
Maybe
across the
Illinois.
nation.
What's the best place? Yeah, but where is it? He's in New York. He's in the melting pot. Those people didn't even accept an old washout like De Niro.
Yeah.
They
And,
are
and
definitely
then you know
going
what? I
to.
think we should find out who the jurors were. It should be public knowledge, and we should blast their name and say, look, these people, look what these people have done.
That's what Trump is waiting for us to do. I'm
We
not
need to
exactly
do
sure,
this.
but we are doing it.
Yeah, I know you and me are.
No, not just you and me. Not just
Everybody
you and me.
across the world.
Hey, Callan. Hello. I was wondering,
Everybody
Max boat
across the
shed.
nation needs to do this.
We got Human. You know what? I should share to Brett.
What do you guys think? Yes, it's right. You're right, Max Boat Shed. This is
That's
freaking
that's
war.
Callan. That's
This
Callan.
is war. Who is it?
Callan. He's the new.
Yeah.
He's kind of new in our mega funk. You posted something
Hi,
earlier, and
Callan. Sorry. It's all,
I don't
but
know.
this is war. And yes, it is to keep President Trump out of the White House. But guess what? It's not going to work. It won't keep him out of the White House.
No, of
They
course
all
not.
say that. They're just doing this to keep him from campaigning because they think that Joe Biden is going to get his 81 million freaking votes. Who's going to vote for him? 81 million dead people?
81 million dead people.
That's who voted for him in the first goddamn place. The dude never left his basement. He never campaigned. Just like the piece of shit governor of New Mexico. She never campaigned and she became the governor. How did that happen? Gee, I wonder. Maybe it's because we have Dominion. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Are you feeling better?
No.
Because
I'm mad.
usually I'm the
I'm
one to
mad
rant.
because see, look, I have seen
The jury.
what government does. I've seen them ruin other people's lives before. This is common with what they're doing. They do this to a lot of people. They make you worse than what you are. It was, I don't know if you guys remember a while back, they had those prisons that were supposedly for, to make a profit. And these
Prison.
they were looking to put people in these prisons. It really got bad before they finally said enough is enough. But that's what they're doing now with Trump. They're trying to put him in prison. They're using everything, they're throwing every fake thing that they can at him. We need to fight back. Somebody needs, man, you guys need it. New York, make this E. Jean Carroll very uncomfortable. She shouldn't be.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't think it's
You guys need to make
work
these
in New
people
York. Out of all
uncomfortable.
the cities to mess with,
Yeah.
you
Hey,
saw how he was loved in New Jersey.
right.
Say
So how
this,
did this
say
happen
one.
then?
There is
If this
no
happened,
state.
I don't understand.
All
I
right,
don't
let's do this,
understand.
Joe. let's divide by region from west to east and central. We know central, right, is mostly mega, wouldn't you say? What about the east?
In the country.
Yeah, not the northeast. I mean the all east from, would you say it's mostly mega?
You know, I believe that this is what I wholeheartedly believe. I believe that both the Republicans and the Democrats actually, the people actually love the country. It is the media and the politicians that are lying to us and making us fight each other. And so they believe in their media. And you know what? That media has really hooked them.
Do you know there's maybe only two, I don't mean television media, but
Mhm. I
on
don't really
YouTube
watch.
and other, there's only just like two or three that I've ever bumped into that were pro Democrat at this point. I'm not sure if it's because of what, no, because I've searched and there's not much out there. You got these young, foolish kids, and it's like I said before, they run down the family chain, they change their name, they divide. You got kids of kids of kids
Mhm.
that are told to be this way, like Greta, what's her name?
Yeah,
Greta,
the
the
climate
one,
activist kid,
yeah, with the,
the one that dropped out of school. Yeah, yeah, nice one, Democrat. What a
what is she,
fool.
like 18 now?
Yeah, 19, something like that, 20, somewhere around in there.
There's something,
Dropout. She's a
I
high
remember
school dropout.
Hogg.
Huh?
Did we forget about Hogg, Hoggg, and
Yeah, what about him?
that
Whatever happened to that
shaved
kid?
bald girl? Right.
Yeah.
What happened to them? They were
Well, he's
used at that time for the play,
yeah.
for
Well,
the
you know,
play.
he won his lawsuits, and he's still involved in lawsuits. And so is the other kid, the one that shot the other kid in that riot that the Democrats were doing. The riots that were all over the country that the Democrats said, well, we didn't riot. Yeah, you
I know.
rioted.
That's all they
That
did.
what gets me is that nobody stopped them. Nobody stopped them. Hmm.
Well, people tried to stop them,
How?
regular people.
And now what is it? What do they do now? They arrest these people and immediately release them from prison, even if they've killed somebody. Look what they did, that one illegal where that that shot a where was he? They shot somebody and then they let him go the very next day. Wasn't that up there in New York or down in
Oh,
Florida?
yes.
Where was that at?
I'm sorry, I missed what you were saying.
The one where the illegal aliens shot that girl and they immediately let him go.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that.
And then some kid
People,
down
I
here,
thought it was,
some kid down here, he walked up in front of everybody in the world after his brother, his I guess I don't know if it was his stepbrother, I think it was, but after he graduated, this guy walked up to his stepmother and shot her right in the neck, right in front of everybody.
yes, I
And
remember
they
that.
released this guy to his
That's right.
grandmother. They let this guy go. He's out of jail. Why in God's
I
green
remember
creation would they let him go? I don't understand. Doesn't make any sense. And then
right.
and then we're
That's the whole
we don't
point. None of
understand
it
the
makes
law.
sense. It is Kyle Rittenhouse, yeah.
Kyle
That's
Rittenhouse.
yes, that's who Joe was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
The
Yes,
kid.
he
Yeah,
is a
he
hero.
got he won his lawsuit, so
They don't want America to fail. They want to destroy us, the people. They want to let other people run this country because they think they can control it better if other people, there's the filth that they let in, you know, and that's another thing. They're fighting in Congress and talking and talking and talking about all this stuff. And have they stopped the inflow? No, they're still coming in.
yeah.
The only man that ever stood up for that border was Donald J. Trump. I don't care what any of you say. I know because I've been living in New Mexico in the border state forever.
Well,
And
he
I know that nobody's done anything.
I always say it. He got done what he said he was going to get done to the best of his ability that he was allowed to do with
Yeah.
them chasing him from end to end. I mean, the man was stuck between a rock and a hard place to begin with.
Yeah, he was. I
Oh,
hope
I don't
I
think we'll
hope they
ever
know
know how
paybacks
much
are a bitch.
Twilight Zone stuff is correct.
It is. It's freaking me out.
Don't
It's
look at
freaking
behind
me
me.
out. Yeah.
Do you believe
And
what's behind me? But do you believe it?
yes, I do. Yes, I do. Every single one of those nasty, filthy people. Every single one of them. They're gross.
Mhm. Yes, they
Never
are.
would I hang with any of them.
I don't want to
No
even look at them anymore.
way. No way in hell's half acre. I don't even want to know them. I wouldn't even shake their hand if they came up to me. I wouldn't even speak with them. And me, I speak to everybody. I do. I say hi
Well,
to
you are
everybody.
very friendly.
Yes, I do that. But I
What the
don't like
hell is
people who are
that?
mean and nasty to other people. Oh yeah, and what Joe Biden's daughter, that was his daughter, right? It said her diary was real. How gross.
Yeah, I'm sorry that we did a
One last night on that one. There was, yeah. Sorry, I got carried away with those people. Those people just really make me mad. They really anger me. Look at that. God, that's so gross. And you don't accept them. And don't accept the illegal aliens either. Don't accept them. I don't know why you would accept them. Yes, they work hard. Some of them are really good people. They really are. But they came here wrong.
Cal, do you want to come into Zoom?
You
You can
can.
always let us know. We're gonna do this
I'll
on
shut up.
Sunday. I asked Kevy if he's feeling up to it to come in because there's a whole bunch of news in South Africa, especially
Yeah.
with the I try to get everybody from try to get everybody. It's so hard. I haven't been able to get.
They
Oh,
told me to save them,
Kayla.
and if they were drowning, and they told me that they were going to kill me. If I didn't save them, I would say, go ahead and kill me. I wouldn't save them. I wouldn't save those pieces of shit
Okay.
for nothing.
They're evil.
They
Okay.
hate me as more than I hate them.
So
So I would
Sarah says it
never
wouldn't
help
piss
them.
on any of these people behind you, Carolyn, if they were on a fire.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either, Sarah. I wouldn't either. No, it just made me so mad.
I love that girl. Yeah, I'm stretched out on mine. All right. Well, next time, whoever wants to come on,
Yeah,
you have to email. I know you've been busy at work. I know you have. You've been doing really good. But you have to remember to email Sarah back. Um,
yeah. I will. I will. I will. I will. I will. I will. I
Sunday
will.
we're gonna go on a bit
I'm sorry.
earlier.
I'm sorry. I haven't.
So, I mean, I'm sure she'll forgive you. 6 hours. He's six. Maybe we'll go on like 2 or 3 on Sunday. Not to say we won't go on
Yeah.
again before that, but that's the one I'm gonna try to get people to come on. Can ask a few people. Nancy will probably come on.
I hope so.
Well, it's been a
Hope.
while. See how Reb is feeling, and we'll get a few patriots on. Not everybody is as into the conspiracies like I am, but I'm telling you, people, this is to wake others up. The reason I was asking you, Joe,
Uh,
like if you divided the country into a third, say, from the west, central to east, what are the
well,
percentages in each would be mega to, what would you consider? Let's just do the whole country. Imagine that there's 350, no, let's say 320 million legal citizens. And yeah, I'm gonna say it doesn't matter. I would say like 12 and let's say 250 million people in
mhm.
America. What percent are mega? How many out of 250 million? Anybody have a
200. Where I thought we were 300 million. So let's
I'm
just put
putting it
300.
down from like 14, 15 and over instead of voting age, and I'm taking away the illegals also. So I'm taking away kids.
Well, I would look at it. I,
Spit it out, damn it.
the way
Spit
the
it
way
out.
that the way it was explained the last time that we voted in 2020. Okay,
Hmm.
that there's like 160 million people
80.
that.
Yeah,
Okay,
180.
so
Yeah.
if Donald Trump had
Right.
about 83, 84, 85 million people vote for him, 86 million. How did Joe have 81 million? There's not enough voters. Now, out of that pool of voters, not every one of those, not all of those 160 million people voted.
Exactly. It would have been around. Well, he keeps saying that he got a lot more than 80 million votes. That's what Trump said, and I believe him. So, and at one time, even he was like a lot more, and I really
Yeah,
believe that too. I'm guessing he got
yeah.
over 100,000 votes. I mean, yeah, 100, yeah, 100 million.
So how did Joe Biden have
100
so
million.
many votes? And you know
I
what?
wish
You have to
100 million.
remember something too. Donald Trump campaigned all around the country.
100.
Joe Biden did not.
Mm.
And you know what? The time before that, or there was a time,
I can't math right now
the
either. That's
last
why.
time Joe Biden ran for president, didn't he have to drop out because of um, he was like, what do you call that? The copying, where you copy somebody's speech. He was doing
Plagiarism.
that, huh?
Plagiarism.
Yeah,
Plagiarism.
plagiarism. Yeah, for plagiarism. They kicked him out of the president, the out of
100 million.
the campaign because of that.
Right.
He's a plagiarizer. He's a liar. He's always been a womanizer. He's Joe Biden has always been one of the most filthiest politicians that ever walked on this earth.
That's the thing. I can't
And they
believe, but
put
the
him in as
only
president
reason, so think about it. What's the only reason? I was right, by the way. I'm thinking over 100 million. Um, I don't know. I lost my train of thought, but what's the reason all this is happening, you think? I mean, this can't be, right? We're in the country, we're in this free country supposedly, and
because
yet all this.
they think they can do socialism in the United States. They
Ooh,
really, really believe they can do socialism in the United States.
who?
Don't the Democrats?
Oh, the
That's
Democrat.
their goal. Their goal
All the
is to create
Democrats.
a socialist United States. It's not going to work. Oh, be loving and accept everybody. You know what? They keep forgetting about the people that are not accepting. And that's more than half of the country. People don't trust other people. I'm not going to let some fucking filthy person, I'm sorry, I apologize for my language, but I'm not going to let an illegal alien into my home who has just crossed the border illegally. I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it. My kids had to grow up with them.
There are some people that
No,
feel very bad for them, but
well, I'm sorry. That's their
um,
government. We give their government money to take care of that problem, and they still haven't taken care of it. Why?
that's the problem.
That's
Um,
exactly right.
it's
Because we have
naivety
filthy
to believe
politicians.
that there's no other reason that all these millions upon millions of illegal immigrants are coming here. I mean, they can't possibly believe that they were able to make it all this way and have luggage and phones and nice clothes and good sneakers, backpacks. Are you okay? Okay. And whatever else, and that they traveled thousands of miles without money, food, resources, water, vehicles. They didn't come here barefoot and
Nope, none of
pregnant.
them did.
They're all of fighting age.
Yeah, they're in the Middle Ages.
It just sounds like the
It
UN
looks like
soldiers
they're
to
well
me.
dressed. And Trump was right. You remember, Trump has always been right. They empty their prisons and they throw their filth out of the country. And where does that filth go? Go up to the United States. They'll let you in, and they're here. They're here to hurt you, and they're gonna hurt you. They're already hurting you. And not only are they hurting you, but the government and the DOJ is letting them out of prison to hurt you again. You better stand up. You better stand up.
I think some of the good guys in Congress are
Hey, Alan.
trying their best. Huh?
Eh, Mark's boat shed. I knew it was you. Carolyn
Yeah.
told me it was you, Alan. So I knew. Hope you're doing great.
Oh,
Hope
I
you're
said
okay.
Cal before too. That's right,
Mm,
Alan.
it is, but yeah,
He's got three names now.
yeah.
Now you're
My hair. See how my hair got the color of yours? A balance. A balance.
Gotcha.
I think he's about my age. So.
I feel so. I just don't feel threatened.
Why don't
I'm
I?
just so calm
You know
about
what?
everything. I just know it.
I hope you're right. I just so hope you're right. I want to believe like you, man. I really do. But it's so hard to believe because these people are so ugly and everything.
That's great. But that's what I
They're
keep saying.
they're
Do you really
not.
think that Trump just sat around
No, I don't.
while he was president? He
No, I
got
don't.
most of
That's what. But I got a headache from you.
well, you really went off. You
Man,
let it out. You let it out, girlfriend.
yeah, I did, man. I just let that shit out, man. I'm fucking tired of it. I'm tired of these people hurting everybody. They need to stop hurting people. They think they're
I
not
know.
hurting anybody, but when you lie, you hurt people. When you lie, stop lying. I can, I know, I know. I'm going to go to my grave knowing I didn't lie. I don't care what anybody says. I didn't lie.
Right. I know.
I didn't lie. I don't do that. That ain't for me.
Did you think that was a good Robert De Niro impersonator?
Was it even him? Was it him?
Wasn't
I don't
him.
know. Sure, you couldn't tell. He was
First of
did
all,
pretty
a good
good.
actor.
Got into a
Good
fight
act-
with the crowd afterward. It totally made it look like the people that were in the courtroom were not people from New York. I don't know, but I think, like he said, Alan said to dox them. Yeah, you should
Johnson.
dox them definitely. Find out who these people are. Let's dox them. Find out who they are. Find out where they're from. Because you
Good.
know what? Look,
Who
No, man,
says
look, you guys, here, this is the way the law reads that it's supposed to be a jury
that?
of your
God.
peers.
Oh,
Peers.
God. Yeah,
What
I
is a
know.
peer? Look up what a peer is. Good. I'm glad you don't. I don't care about them either. I don't care about the illegal aliens. I don't care. Sorry, I don't. Let's see.
He is
Here.
alias. I do too. I have a few backups. I'm just not I'm not worried. I'm calmer than ever.
Look
Um,
at this. This is what a peer is. One that is of equal standing with another.
right. Yeah. Okay.
None of those people in that jury were his equal.
That's not it. It's neither here nor there.
The jury of your peers.
It's gonna go away. Don't worry about it. It's gonna just simply vanish like
I'm just
everything else.
angry.
I
Sorry.
know, and it's good. You're venting, and you're venting to hopefully 30 or 40 people, you know? And I think you're right.
I hope everybody though hears and that and get starts getting in these people's faces and starts telling them, hey, what you're doing is wrong. This is not America that you could do this stuff in. Look at how they're governing us. Look at the filth in your city. Look at the homeless around you. They created the homeless. They took their homes away and put them in the street. They brought the drugs. The government brought the drugs.
They
We
did.
never had fentanyl.
We never had any of this.
We never had any of those drugs. Why do we have drugs now?
Why is like half our children born or autistic
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
That's
What's
what I'd
wrong
like
with
to
our
know.
water that we have to drink bottled water now? This is the United States, for God's sake. Our water, tap water is supposed to be fresh,
That's right.
fresher than the rest of the world. And here
Right.
we are. We're making it better for everybody else around the world. And screw the Americans.
We're not making it better for anybody because the money keeps going into their pockets.
Right,
It's
right.
one big game to them.
Me too, Alan. Me too. Glad you caught us. Rant. We need people to get in here, rant. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm gonna put up a post for Sunday. I'll put it up Sunday morning or Saturday night
yeah.
and
Saturday, say,
to
hey,
tell
come
them to
on, let's
come in
do this.
Sunday, maybe around 2 Eastern, something like that. I want to talk to Kevin again and Dana.
Yep. It's time we fight back. And this is how I think we can fight back by speaking with each other and spreading the word. I mean, you know what, you guys, there are Democrats that are starting to listen. And you got to be calm, cool, and collected with them. They don't understand. It's a big jump for them, but they see the injustice because of what they're doing by putting this man in jail who's never had a criminal record in his life. Come on, man. This is wrong.
Guy is clean as a whistle.
Yeah. Never did anything wrong. I, I just,
Um,
I'm saddened that this happened. I'm very saddened that this happened.
well, you see, it's all to wake. I still believe it's all to wake people up, and that means you have a lot of Democrats moving to the
Yeah.
right. They're walking away, like uh, Peter Strzok, is that his name? And it's making a dent because maybe not these kids. A lot of times, like I'm really sick of Benny, um, whatever the hell his name is.
Benny Johnson.
Yeah, I'm so sick of him.
Mhm.
Like he does these shorts and they're sometimes they're good and funny and really caring. And then he does one on this woman, an intelligent woman, But he's like, oh, she's got pink hair and a shrieky voice. But then when she speaks, you can hear that she has an educated opinion. And it's people like, and I told her, I wrote it, God knows he'll never see it, but I wrote it in the chat. I was like, who the hell are you?
Right.
Squeaky voice and pink hair. Who are you? You
Yeah.
look like fucking a cartoon to me.
Yeah, you have to accept the chat.
Thank you. It was it wasn't like he said it like she got educated, and that
Hmm.
might be fair enough, but
Yep.
it there's a way to go about it.
Yeah, we
And
need to figure out how to do this.
Republicans are so fucking full of themselves. I mean,
Yes.
the like ultra conservative, extremely, I'm
Hmm.
sorry to say this, Joe, religious, like the Catholic. Very, very religious, like to the point where they believe there's nothing else in this
There
world.
are other Baptist, Methodist, and other religions that are very
Well,
religious
that's what
too.
I said, religious. I said religions. I was
Mhm.
being open.
So, all religions.
Well, right now, how many conservative Republicans are following the damn Pope?
Not many.
Still.
Not
Yeah.
many. I don't really know. Well, my mom is, which is really sad.
That's the problem, see?
Well, my mom does. My mom is she just.
That Pope is not a Pope. That Pope's criminal.
I know he is.
He's not doing any justice to the church.
Mm-mm. No, because he's allowing the gay in the church when the Bible says no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have a problem if you're gay. I really don't care. But the Bible says not to accept it in the church. So look, if you want to be gay, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But and you want to worship God, that's fine too. But you don't have to push your stuff on everybody else.
I'm not going to deny that there are some people that want to be gay,
You can't.
but
I
there are
don't care.
too many things to make it
I don't have a problem.
not a choice. Okay. First of all, 90% of the time you could tell when a man is gay.
Oh yeah.
And I mean by their physical look. Okay. And then in a woman, lesbian women have different inner ears. They have a
Hmm.
different type of inner ear. This was proven years ago, years and years and years ago. So what does that tell me? That tells me they were fucking with genetics. They were fucking with sorcery.
Mhm.
That's why Fort Detrick's Plum Island, that's why those places are very important to know about and understand what's going on there. Listen, they're not going to get Trump on nothing. They're not, I don't know. Maybe I should make you guys worry. You want to worry? Okay, I'm all worried. I don't know. I'm not worried. Trumped up charges. I swear, if that wasn't made now and just brought to the past somehow, I don't trumped up charges. You can't.
Hmm. They are
There,
all trumped up charges.
yeah.
I don't get how the
When
Supreme Court allowed this to happen. I don't know. I don't understand how Congress allowed this to happen. How
well,
the
Congress
DOJ
was
allowed
trying to
this to
get
happen.
rid of some of these judges.
I just don't get it.
They really did. I remember watching an old one with John Kennedy. I love watching that guy. I'll say it over and over. I do. I
I
love
like
watching him.
John Kennedy. He's a good
Yeah,
guy. He's one of the
he
good
was
ones.
he was giving it to a judge. He was like, "How could you put a transvestite man
Mhm.
into a female prison?" Apparently she did. And
Yeah.
he ended up raping how many girls? How many women?
Right, Alan. Get you.
I've heard of the same thing with other, I don't think it was the same case, but there was another one that got two women pregnant. Um, your socialism
Mhm.
liberties are not working.
Right.
It's already not working. Having people that have committed homicide and letting them back on the street is not working. Having fentanyl and drugs all over the place, allowed to be all over the place.
Yeah.
I don't mean
Where
the
where,
lighter
where
drugs.
did it come from?
It's
Where did fentanyl come from? Who made it? Who made it?
I didn't know this.
Right, Sarah. Yeah, we need
I
to.
didn't know that. Oh yeah, you wanted to talk about that island. So I was thinking Shutter Island because of the DiCaprio movie, but you were talking about Val Kilmer. I don't know that movie. Although Dr. Morell,
Mm. Well, they were
uh,
really doing that with the animals and the human and the genetics. They were mixing them.
Dr. Morell was the one that it was Hitler's, it was
Yeah,
Hitler's doctor,
yeah,
and
morale.
he was giving him methamphetamines, they
Yeah,
were saying,
right.
and other proteins and stuff to keep him going. And
They've been doing weird experiments on people and
I don't
all
think
of
they
us
did it
for
to Hitler
years.
unless Hitler was not a real person, which could be.
Yeah, I actually met a soldier that they were doing those experiments on, and he said he was living in this when I got out of the army. He was living in a very low income rental apartment, right? And they would send him every month. They would every 2 weeks they would send him acid and
Oh.
marijuana. The government would every 2 weeks. That's how bad they hooked him. He says, "Man, I
I
got it."
mean, we have friends that have family that have died of Agent Orange. That existed.
Mhm,
You have in the 30s, perhaps before or right after the Depression,
mhm,
they had been complaining in New York. I think it was Central Park too, that they were seeing a wild animal.
yeah,
And they were afraid that they did something to this animal. You know, it was a real wolf or something, but its eyes were like bloodshot. It was half and half of something, and I don't know how it got into New York City. But then again, all the ports, maybe.
yeah. Do you think it was Alan? I'm not going to say what he said. I'll tell you later. Oh, because he erased it. So, because if it was, why are they allowed to bring it here? Who allowed them to put it on the ships to bring it here? I keep telling. I told Carolyn.
Mhm.
I've told her 100,000 times that these people that ship stuff across the oceans, they know specific weight because that's their job. That's their life. Everything is shipped by weight. They know exactly what's on every ship down to the gram. So they know what's on them ships and they know how much and they allow it in. So I keep saying the government is allowing fentanyl to kill us. Our own government is killing us.
That's correct.
That is truth.
That is correct. Um, Sarah, about Kennedy being on methamphetamines and um
You might have
I
been Sarah.
I have heard some things to that effect too, but
So
I don't really believe it. I don't. You know, you just
back then, people were taking pills. I mean, Valium was very widely used back then. So I don't know. Was he? He could have been. Back pain was an issue,
I know, but
and prescribing drugs. Well, that was That was Big Pharma's game.
They would have to be very careful with it. I mean, he was always out there doing stuff,
Right,
so they would have been very careful what they gave
right.
him. I'm not sure.
That was back when men did men things.
Right, right. I mean, he was, he was for the Second Amendment.
Yeah,
He
there
had
you go.
guns and rifles and whatever. So I know
Probably
he
went
was
hunting,
shoot. You know, I don't think
shooting.
I don't think because of back pain would stop any man from doing that kind of sporty stuff. So I don't know. And he was an eloquent speaker, and
So let's not stay too long. Okay, KB, 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 KB,
no, do what I want.
KB, KB.
We say fuck you.
KB.
Um,
I just wanted to get
anything
that
else
stuff.
on Alec Baldwin?
I haven't heard anything from that filthy man.
Filthy man. Um,
I got into a fight with a Democrat over it though. He sit there and was trying to tell me that he shouldn't face any charges because it wasn't his fault that the gun was loaded. And I said, you know what? You're absolutely right. It was not Alec Baldwin's fault that that gun was loaded, but it was loaded. And he had the responsibility to check it. He picked it up. He touched it.
um, yeah, this man has done too many things wrong in
Yes, it was.
general.
Sarah. Meth has always been bad and addictive. Bad. When they were making that crap, remember when they
Albuquerque
were
knows.
making that stuff? They had to destroy houses because of meth.
Yeah, there was no
They
way to
literally had
make the
to
house
tear
come back,
houses.
right?
I saw them tear like 7, 8 houses down here in Albuquerque because they had meth labs and these were beautiful homes. But they tore them down.
So Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee shot himself with a prop gun. Now, after that, that was The Crow in the early
Yeah,
90s. After that, that's all it should take is one freaking person. Otherwise, you're the idiot.
yeah.
You're the foul. And you know what? If it would have been one thing if he shot himself in the foot, but he didn't. He killed somebody and maimed another.
That's
And
right.
that's not cool.
Attempted murder on the second person.
Yeah,
Luckily, the second person didn't die, but that second person was in the hospital and could have died from those injuries if they weren't treated. So yes, it was attempted murder, and he should spend 25 years.
he's already gotten the death penalty by, tribunal.
He's a bad person, man. That's all I know. He's a bad, bad person. Because he was the one. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but I do. He was the one that said, I bet Trump thinks he could kill somebody off of the street and he won't even get in any trouble for it. And that piece of shit put it to the test. He put it to the test.
He did.
And
Wonder what
look, he
Trump's
hasn't
gonna
gotten
do.
in trouble yet, has he? Oh no. They haven't held him accountable because why? He's got money. Because he has money. Fuck his money.
You're in a real good mood today.
Sorry.
Um, can we move on and then we'll
Yes.
say our
Let's move
goodbye?
on. Let's go move on. Joe is mad.
Joe is mad. Mad
Mad.
Joe.
And so let's not
Um,
make too much longer, not too much longer.
I know, but stop making me think. I keep getting something on my head and then you talk and I forget
I'm
it.
sorry.
I'm very easily like distracted. I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is because too much shit goes on in my head. I can't stop it sometimes. Did I have any conspiracies for today?
You can.
Didn't I say one before the show? If that's what you want to call this, a show.
John
Okay.
Turley, Jonathan Turley, the professor who is Democrat, he thinks that the Trump
Yeah.
verdict will be reversed. It
Well,
should
I
be.
said it will be reversed too. I mean, reversed or dismissed in um red rum.
And I can't wait till we hear the rest of the news on this Fanny lady. God, I want that woman thrown in jail.
Fatty Fanny. Fanny Fatty.
Yeah, she committed perjury. She committed perjury
See
on the
that
stand.
they're very strict with jobs and school about perjury, but
Yeah,
not when it comes to them
no, not when it
themselves.
comes to them. They can do whatever they want. They can perjure whoever they want.
It's almost done, guys. This is almost over.
I'm getting tired of the game. I'm getting tired of the movie. Whatever you guys want to call it. I'm
How,
sick and tired of it.
how do you think
I want
Trump
it
feels?
to end.
How do you think Trump feels?
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I feel sorry
Yeah,
for that.
Brandon Lee was good, Sarah. I liked him.
And that man is kudos, President Trump. Kudos. Freaking you are the man. I don't see how he can take this onslaught, you know?
I was just thinking about Lou Valentino again because he got demonetized.
Yeah.
Or this is his third time trying. I feel so bad for this kid. I mean, he has a lot of fans. He's trying for a second page. He doesn't know what to do. I keep trying to get in touch with him, but
Ain't nothing you can do for the guy, really.
well,
I mean, this
he
is the
should be in
government
Trump's
that's doing
lawsuit.
this to him.
YouTube is not the government.
They are
Listen,
in cahoots.
I you you might find it crazy, but he's probably going to be the next. They're going to use him next in the plan. That's why I just want to, maybe I shouldn't say anything. I just know it. I know it. I don't know how, but he's going to be part of the plan in a very social, little social way, social media way. That's my thought, and I'm sticking to it. I mean, they got him on Fox 5 twice, I think. So, and I really like that kid. Like I said, I can't stand Benny Johnson, Jackson, whatever the hell, Johnson, right? I don't know. I hate when people get too full of themselves. This is not the time. We must come together. We have to talk it out. We have to
Yeah.
disagree, not yell at each other, but disagree
Mhm.
with one another until a happy medium.
Find a common ground.
Well, I think like the bad guys are gone, all the big bad guys, and we're just seeing the baby monsters now, like De Niro. That was not De Niro. Sorry. First of all, an actor could continue even with the horn. He would have spoke louder. He would have gone out into the audience. He's a fucking actor for like 60 years, you know? Come on. And I don't think unless he was paid to say it that he would ever say forget about it.
No, they already said
That is
that. What
so
were they thinking? Letting that
stereotypical.
go. They did. They said that that
I
was a
just
bad mistake sending him
And
out.
then he started with the 9/11. That was the
Yeah,
first thing no, come on, people. No,
that was over for
that's not
you.
him. That's ridiculous.
That was the
Besides, the guy
last
looked a
straw.
lot shorter than De Niro.
Yeah.
He did actually. Maybe he didn't have his high heels on. I wonder if him and DeSantis shop at the same place.
Probably.
We'll find out who's good and bad
Yeah.
eventually. Do I detect Carolyn being a bit Psychic.
probably.
I haven't been wrong yet. I have not been wrong yet. Maybe for some of the smaller things. And I was very confused about DeSantis. Couple small things, and DeSantis really confused me because I met him
Hmm.
and I was shocked the way he
Yeah.
looked at me. I was so shocked. It kept me, it was in my head for a while. So I don't know. I think DeSantis is an actor already, but because the real DeSantis helped Bin Laden
Yeah.
die a fake death. But that's as much as my psychicness goes. 33,
You're
33,
psychic.
right? That's a Tesla number. 3, 6, and 9 are Tesla numbers. He believed it to be part of God, to be part of physical reality on Earth,
Hmm.
to be part of our frequencies. Like he would go around the block 3 times before he would unlock his door to go up to his apartment, stuff like that. Um, and you'll see that he had, I don't know if it's in older books, but it's coming back out what Tesla has done. And that's probably because of Elon Musk. Because I don't think Elon is a real person. Sorry. I don't think he's a real he's, doesn't look like he looks like a bird person or something. I don't know. Bird people are supposedly real. Uh but just not the way we would picture them, I guess.
People with a
Just like so
tail.
many. I mean, they're on Incas and Egyptian drawings and stuff like so. It's just they can't all be masks. I don't believe that. I don't know. We'll have to go through that a separate time too. Are you
Yeah.
reading or what?
Just no, I'm just looking at that.
All right. We didn't say much. I can't think of a conspiracy.
I got it off my chest. I needed to say that.
You really did need to vent, didn't you?
I needed to say that. I'm sick and tired of this, man. It needs to end.
Everybody is. That's the
It
problem.
needs to end. It needs to
It's
end.
it's
It's,
strange how many
it needs to end. It needs to end. It needs to
it's
be over.
really the young kids, man. Because the older people, the older Democrats, I think they'll go for Trump at this point or just
Hmm.
not vote. Which you know what? If they don't vote, then they're not going to vote Democrat. So who cares?
Right.
And I believe that the military will be in play, and there will be no cheating this round.
No, I don't think we're not gonna cheat. I think we'll get it
And
this
if
time.
Trump has to do his work
Okay.
from jail, then so be. I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe I should go down to New York. Do
Okay.
you think I could do anything? I've been thinking about it. I mean, I'm supposed to go for I have to go for to Brooklyn, but I was thinking of going to like the UN or I don't know, something interesting. I wonder if the Statue of Liberty is even open,
Yeah.
or I doubt I'd go to Ground Zero. I don't think I'd do that, but something interesting. I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah.
Take you in the streets at 3, 4 in the morning.
No, that's
I'll be like, I'm doing a live. I'm doing a live. You can't hurt me. No, not afraid of all that. Anyhow, let's
any
see.
dues.
Sick and fucking tired of being
Sick and tired.
sick and fucking tired, right? I
I am
know.
too, Alan. I'm tired of this shit. So, gotta get up, man. I gotta get up.
That's why I want everybody to come on and kind of
Please.
yell just like Joe did.
Like I did. I gotta stand up, guys. I'm
Why
sorry.
not? Get it out. Look, I do it all the time, but mine are, conspiracies.
Stand up.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, I thought you were going to get something for Lucille. You really just edgy, huh?
yeah. Just edgy.
Now think of a bunch of New Yorkers like that.
I
Mm.
know.
No, I think I'd rather do something smart this time. Maybe we'll try to do something over there. I'm not one to I don't know, I used to be, but not anymore. I don't know, gotta think smart. Never know what one person can do. My Hawkeye, my poor pig pork pie. He had a sore paw. Who had a sore paw? Yeah,
All right.
getting better, big boy. All right, Joe.
All
I was
right.
gonna, you want to end it? What does your shirt say? In vintage. Oh, how cool.
Oh,
Wait, you disappeared. That's all right. Let's end this anyhow. We'll try again for Sunday, or I don't know if we're gonna come on tomorrow or Saturday. I don't know, but we'll see. Um, I can't, like, honestly, I'm so tired right now. I can't even think of a conspiracy. I mean, I can, but they're too big to just do in two
I know.
seconds.
I know.
You look like you gotta go to bathroom. Are you doing the little pee
My
pee in there?
leg. It's my leg.
Oh,
Like all of a sudden,
all right.
it's wow. It's like running down the inside of my knee.
Oh no, don't tell me you have sciatica.
No, it's just I don't know what it is.
That's what it
Probably just
sounds like, sciatica. Believe me, I have three bad lower discs, two herniated, one broken, or whatever. I don't even know. Sciatica is painful.
yeah.
Painful.
Well, this is from my ankle, so I got something wrong with my ankle. So that's where this is coming from. So it is what it is.
Mm.
Whatever.
All right, well, we'll pray for you, Joe. And we'll pray for everyone out there.
Yeah,
Remember,
it's
a
ain't nothing
vote
but a
for
thing.
Trump is a vote for God.
That's
That
right.
I,
Please.
I'm amazed that I'm saying this, but it's true. It's either the devil or God.
That's right.
And Trump is in the light. He's on the God side, on the light side. Vote for Trump is a vote for
Mhm.
God.
And either you're
Love
with
you
us
guys.
or you're with them.
All right. Stay with us, right?
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Thanks for joining us, and
Love you.
hopefully we'll see